Assalamualaikum and greetings to doctor and everyone. So today I would like to explain a little bit regarding the assignment 2 about the functions of login and register in web programming. Okay, so first the login function. So the script includes a file named dbconnect.php which likely contains code to establish a connection to the database, and then starts a session using session start, and then when the login form is submitted, the script retrieves the username and password from the post data, hashing the password using SHA-1, and it is for security. And then the prepare statement is created to select a user from the user table where the username and hash password match the provided input. And then if the number of rows returned is greater than 0, then the credentials are deemed valid. And in this case, the username is stored in the session. A success message is displayed. If not, then the error message will display. So here for the login form, it will send a post request to login.php upon submission. And then if there's an error message, the error message will be displayed here. And then the user will require to enter the username and password because it is required in both fields. And then the user can enter by the yellow login button, and then you can click on the chat box to call the functions of remember me. And then if the user without an account, you can click on the registration link. So here, as you can see, is the interface of the login form. Okay, so next for the register.php. So first we must include the dbconnect.php to connect to the database, and then we set up the variables that must be included in the registration data, so to hold error and success message such as the email, the username, the password, the telephone number, the address, and so on. So and then we will check if the form was submitted via post method, and then we will get the form data using the post. And then we hash the password and confirm password with SHA-1 for security. And then for the validation, we check if the confirmation password is empty. We will set an error message, and then we will check if the password and confirm password is matched or not. If not, we will send an error message. And then next for the register.php, also we can use the code checks to check if there is an error in all of the variables before we proceeding, and then if not, we can proceed, and then we will prepare and execute an SQL query to check if the email already exists in the user table. And then if the email already exists, it will row count more than 0, and then it will set an email error with an appropriate message. And then we will check if username is already exists. We must prepare and execute a security to check if the username already exists in the user table. And then next, we will insert the new user. This is where the registration happens. If both the email and username do not exist, prepare and execute an SQL insert statement to add the new user to the user table. And then we will bind form data such as email, name, username, password, confirm password, telephone number, and address to the query parameters. And then if all of the data is already set, you will send a success message to indicate the successful registration. And then other than that, we will catch the error if there is an error in the handle database. And then next is the code for the registration form. So this form allows user to register by entering their email, name, username, password, and also the confirmation password, also the phone number, and also the address. It is also includes error message for each field and ensures all fields are required. So user must fills in all of the data. So the form data is securely submitted to the same page for processing. So here, as you can see, is the interface for the register form, and you can see the email, name, password, username, also the confirm password, also the phone number, and also the address, and register also the if you already have an account, you can also sign in by clicking on the sign in link. It will lead to the login.php. So I Nik Hanis here, and I think that's all from me. Thank you.